So we talked a little bit about your journey getting here. What have you guys been surprised by in terms of like how you're providing this support and this ministry to others, that you didn't think you'd be going down this path, but here you are. What has surprised you the most, and what do you love about, being in the position you're in?
Yeah, I would say a couple surprises for me, and that is there's just how few people there are like Dan and I that actually know what this is. I mean, we've worked with insurance, a lot of insurance agents, and they're great people. I mean, and my home auto, commercial, all that kind of stuff, but they don't know Medicare. I mean, this because they don't get enough reps at it. Dan and I do it every day. We still learn something new every day. And so when people, how much money maybe people have spent unknowingly just because out of like, I'm just going to go to my normal agents and let them write this. And I'm like, whoa, just, they're, so they don't help them. And so they'll say like, hey, how does this work? I don't know, call the company. I have no idea how that works. Or in our case, the client called me up and said, Cary, how does this work? And I normally can give them the answer. And if I can't, then I'm excited because I'm going to learn something new today. We're going to call the company up. So I call the company up and with them, and we get the answer. So, but I think that there's just how, I just tell people, go to a trusted advisor. Dan talked about a local trusted advisor, but there's not many. Don't, because there's a lot to learn in this. And I'm just very grateful for Dan in the fact that because the two of us, we can learn twice as fast.
Yeah.
And and even though you think we know a lot, there's still always something new we find out about in the day to day.
Well, and there's changes too, right? I mean, that's the thing is everybody's situation is different, but kind of going to your question, what have I maybe been surprised at is the needs of people. There's a lot of poverty around, you think, and they have distinct needs that an average agent is not going to be able to accommodate them and get them what they need. We're not just talking Medicare, but just connecting them with other groups and organizations to live a better quality of life. And then we meet multi-millionaire business owners that are, self-made people, and they have no idea about Medicare. They don't even know how it works.
Sure.
And so it's just
and from the bottom to the top, I mean, everybody has the right to this program, right?
At 65, yeah, it's for everybody, as long as you've worked 40 quarters, you're a U.S. citizen. There's a couple of stipulations there, but for the most part, yeah. And so with the 12,000 boomers turn 65 every day, there's just a lot of folks out there that need a local agent. We advocate having a local agent who's knowledgeable, preferably that they're expert in Medicare, not just releasing Medicare to the public.
Yeah. And Social Security runs Medicare. So the Social Security office runs Medicare, and they do a great job, but they're just so overwhelmed. I mean, right? There's just a lot of people needing help. And the other part is Social Security can't give advice. I mean, they'll tell you, here's what you could get, but they don't. Where Dan and I, because we ask a lot of questions, we can spend time with people, get to know them. We can ask questions, and come up with the right, land at the right spot.